Hello everyone. Nothing gets cyclists more excited than looking at bike trail design. What makes a good bike trail? What are the characteristics of a bike trail? And would you like to ride on those trails? This week we're going to look at bike trails and we're going to try to grade them in terms of a number of criteria, such as, are they clearly marked? Are they wide enough? Is there signage? Are there rest stations? Are there phone chargers? Are there signals to cross the road? And is there lighting after dark? So this week, I hope you join us in looking at and grading the bike trails in Palm Springs. What we can say is they've dramatically improved over the last 3 years. As you can see, we've given bike trails an A- here in the desert, but there are some congested areas, some that could have some improvement. Here's one where we think things could get better, and that is the congested bike trail through the golf course. Now, we're told that there was no other way to connect the CV link on both sides of the golf course, and so I think we just have to be careful. But as you can see, we share it with walkers, we share it with golf carts, and there is a number of sharp turns as we go down under the bridge. However, we've had no trouble, and most people don't have any trouble if they know it's coming up because it's fairly steep in parts. So we hope you enjoy it and take a look. Signage is really important. You'll see here that there are improving signs. So there's signs on the CV link. If you're looking at the orange sign, it means that you're heading west. And if you're looking at a blue sign, you're heading east. You can see that there are also signs about local areas of interest. There are signs directing you across the road. And there are signs at each of the rest stations telling you not only where you are, but where you are on the trail. And while it's important to note that both Apple Maps and Google Maps have not mapped the CV link as well as it should, this is something that we hope will improve in the future.
In addition, each one of the stalls, again stainless steel, is large enough to accommodate a full-size road bike, should you wish to take your bike into the stall with you instead of leaving it outside. So all in all, it's hard to think of how this washroom could be improved, and if it sets the bar that high, we hope that there's others to follow.
Bike lanes. Everybody likes talking about them. The one thing we notice in Palm Springs is that most roads have painted bike lanes. The roads are quite wide, and for the most part, cars are very respectful of cyclists in the bike lanes. Some of them are narrow, such as you see here. Some of them are much wider, and many of the roads have been repaved throughout Palm Springs. And when they do that, they really make an effort of renewing the bike lanes and the painted bike lanes. As well, you can see that over the past few years, they've actually had lights installed for bikes to cross extremely busy roads. As you can see here, it really has made a terrific difference. The CV Link is a wonderful trail to ride on. It's wide, it's concrete, it's off the road, and it's very safe. We hope that it gets used more and that the Palm Springs area of the CV Link joins up with the Indio side of the CV Link. Rancho Mirage sits in the middle. It hasn't committed to building or extending the CV Link, but we hope that that happens in the future. And of course, riding Bromptons wouldn't be complete if you couldn't play. And so you'll see here that we're crossing the underpass on a new part of the CV Link. The water is from the snow in the mountains melting in the spring. And so it's a great place for us to play in the water, including Ellen, who rides through the water as well. It's only there for about a month a year, as you can see. When thinking about cycling in the desert, the one thing you really need to think about is the heat. It gets very hot here. Sometimes it's over 100, as it is today. And so it means that if you really want to go cycling safely and not be out in the sun during your ride, is you cycle at night. One of the other aspects here to consider, of course, is that there are no street lights or very few street lights in Palm Springs. And so good bike lights are really important, as you can see as we cycle through one of the neighborhoods of Palm Springs. The connectors to the CV Link are usually not lit, and so again, good bike lights are really important. However, the CV Link, as one of the important characteristics, has LED lights that are solar, and so they're lit up at night. Again, if you're on the CV Link, on one side of the lights is orange, means you're heading west, and if you see blue lights, you're heading east, and it's color-coded. It's a lot of fun to ride at night, and it's not very busy. There's very little traffic, and again, cars seem to be quite respectful of bikes cycling at night, either on the road, on the connector link, or on the CV trail. And so we really encourage people who come here to cycle at night. And one of the really interesting parts of cycling at night is that when it gets warm at night, you can really smell the blossoms. And so you smell the orange blossoms as you cycle along the link, and you can hear the symphony of the frogs as you cycle through DeKeats Canyon. So enjoy this part of our ride, and I hope that, having graded some of the important parts of the design in Palm Springs, we can really say that Palm Springs gets an A-, and it is rapidly improving. If it improves at the rate it has over the past couple of years, I think it will become a real destination for people wanting to cycle in the warm weather when it gets colder in Canada. So I hope you enjoy the video, and we hope that you subscribe to our channel if you like this kind of content. Bye for now.